Hey guys, welcome back. What's going on? Here we are in Payday 2 once again, guys, and we're here to celebrate, there you go, the Butcher's Western pack, which, I'm going to be completely honest, has been a pack long in the waiting for me. Ever since I first played the game, I first used the Bronco and the double barrel shotgun, the Mosconi. I have always wanted more choice of Western weapons, and maybe even a Western styled heist where maybe you're robbing some sort of, like one of those Western villages that they make in America, and it's all like, don't break character and shit. I don't know, South Park, I watched South Park just before. Anyway, yeah, I don't know, I'm a Western nut, I'll admit that. I do like my Western movies and stuff like that, and Western video games. And today, guys, we have the John Marston build. So a little bit of lore on this one. John Marston himself is a bandit. So of course he's robbed banks, which is very fitting for this sort of role. After a while he met the sweetheart of his life and decided to get out. He got out alive, of course. Had himself a child. Even tried to start up his own farm. Before long though, the authorities wanted all of his gang members dead. Took his family hostage. And before you know it, John Marston was working for the authorities. Of course, John Marston goes out and he tracks down all of his former gang members. Well, going into New Austin. I don't think it was actually called that. New Mexico. Or it could have been Old Mexico. One of the two. And of course, a completely different place, which I don't actually think was a reference to anywhere in America. It was simply just Rockstar making their own place. Which I can't remember, but it had black water in it. It's a high quality sort of area. Anyway, so, you know, obviously he's a bank robber, and that's why he was a past bank robber. So that's why I wanted to do this build, and that's why I thought that it was extremely fitting for this game. Let's get straight into the skills though, guys, without further ado. The skills. So of course, we've got Gunslinger. Why wouldn't we? I mean, he's a gunslinger. He's also a bandit, but he's a gunslinger from the 1800s, only in a video game. He's actually the game's based in the 1900s, very early 1900s. But anyway, gunslinger basic, guys, so we can reload faster. We don't need it with the source of weapons that we're going to be using here. We don't need it aced out for the source of weapons that we're going to be using. The new revolver, obviously. You don't even need it for the old revolver, the Bronco, because it's only 15 extra damage. It's not a huge amount. It's not going to affect your game very much. Maybe 1 or 2 shots less. That's about it. Equilibrium, definitely. Obviously, increasing your accuracy. That's nice, but you know, taking it out and putting it away is a lot faster, and increasing your rate of fire, which kind of, to me, I feel as though this one should be Gunslinger. The faster reload should probably take place of that accuracy, but, you know, you can't get everything that you want. But I feel as though Equilibrium should probably be called Gunslinger in this game. Anyway, we've also got Gilmer. Not something that you're going to need. I do recommend it for the rifle that we're going to be using, though. In Enforcer, we have Transporter. Technician is nothing. Ghost is just my normal ghost skills, guys. You don't need these. I like these because they're kind of all-round traits that I feel as though you should always have. The same goes with the Enforcer Transporter perk. You don't need them, of course, but I definitely probably recommend over the top of them that you do get Sprinter and maybe Cleaner. The other ones are kind of meh. Fugitive. This has got some points in it as well. Trigger Happy. This is the only one that you're going to really need from here. Of course, getting up to Trigger Happy, I do definitely recommend that you get uppers and ace that out, and Quick Fix. Now, talking about the first aid kits here. Why am I taking first aid kits and nothing else? Basically, I'm basing this off John Marston radio. John Marston is around in the very early 1900s. Electricity's only been really discovered probably in the past 30, 40 years maybe even 20. And they don't have ECMs, okay? C4's a thing, obviously, you know, they've got their dynamite and all that sort of stuff, that's fitting, but it's not fitting enough, I feel. Of course, if you didn't want to take first aid kits, you could probably spare your points out, stretch your points out probably a little bit more and get some more out of them, and then go technician and spend what you can into C4. Honestly, I don't know if you probably have enough, I haven't tested it. So C4 is something that you can definitely think about. Sentry's too high tech. The ammo bag and the doctor bag are too bulky. You're not going to be running around the wasteland, around the Old West with one of them on unless you are a traveling doctor. And we're not here, we're a bandit. So I'm just carrying a couple of band-aids, basically in my pocket. That's about it. You know, you're not going to notice them. I mean, of course, if someone does see a band-aid in a bandit's pocket, you're going to be like, haha, that guy's a bit weak. But no, they're not going to see these ones. And now the perk deck, guys. The perk deck is a tough one for me to pick out here. I have got some ones that I feel as though are appropriate to go with him. For example, Gambler. You could always go Gambler, stick to 10 dodge, or you could chuck on a lightweight ballistic vest and go along with that. Not going to hurt so much. Another one you could probably go with, I was thinking about it, was Crook. Although I feel as though it's too ballistic vest type. If you're going with this, you're gonna obviously use a lightweight ballistic vest or a ballistic vest. And I didn't want it to feel like that, because you don't wear a ballistic vest in the game or anything like that. You simply just wear your normal clothing, which doesn't protect you from damage. So it was either dodge or a lightweight ballistic vest, and I feel as Crook is just, it's too ballistic vest. So I definitely don't want you to pick that. Obviously, if you want it, take it, but if you really want to roleplay the hell out of this build, I recommend that you don't. Hitman, we're not going to be using dual weapons. Rogue, like I already said. Armorer, Muscle, and Crew Chief, well, Muscle and Armorer really aren't John Marston's style. Muscle, having large amounts of health, being able to intimidate people and all that sort of stuff isn't really John Marston's sort of goal. I mean, obviously he wants to be a little bit intimidating to some people, but he kind of cares. Deep down he does care. So, it's not fitting enough, I feel. Disturbing the Peace is kind of nice. Him being a bandit, that's nice. I do like that. But then it has all these health upgrades, and these are what draws me off the Muscle. Armorer, definitely not Armorer, because obviously it's too ballistic vest-like. Of course, you could just go with your normal, actually, does it? No, it doesn't, yeah. You could just go with your normal suit and have increased armor, but I feel as though that's too high-tech for the time period that he's based in. I can recommend Crew Chief to you. I definitely recommend this because A, he does like controlling the situation, he doesn't like it getting out of hand, and I mean the game rarely gets out of hand too, and when it does, he just shoots his way out of it, so that's something, but he does control the situation most of the time. So Crew Chief is one to think about, guys. Gambler is one to think about, and Rogue is one to think about. I didn't talk about Gambler. Big reason why I chose Gambler was because back in the 1800s and early 1900s, gambling was a big thing. I can kind of imagine some of these traits being put into, say, Red Dead Redemption, and it would not break the game to me. It would still stay lore-friendly to me. So that's why I feel as though this is definitely one to choose from. Infiltrator, it's getting up very close and personal, and I don't want to be like that. I'm a gunslinger. I want to be hiding, say, in a tree with a rifle, or I want to be, you know, across from my enemy and quickly draw out my revolver and shoot them in the chest. I don't want to get up close and personal. Burglar just doesn't fit to he's not sneaky. He's definitely not sneaky, and that is that. I'm going to go with Crook today, guys, because I haven't played in a while, and I'd like to have my 40 dodge on me, because I obviously haven't played in a while. But this is a basic build. It's nothing too difficult. It's very similar, actually, almost identical to the majority of my builds that I actually use, with a couple of changes. For example, nothing in Technician and hardly anything in Enforcer. But let me show you the weapons. Go to our inventory. We have the Repeater 1874 Sniper Rifle. I don't know why it's called a sniper rifle, because a Winchester's not a sniper. Anyway, we're using the long-range barrel for the increase in accuracy, and we're using it new sights. Let me just quickly show you this with the mod. It does look beautiful. I absolutely, I have to say this, I absolutely love what Overkill have done with these guns. They've even gone with the sort of rectangular, what is it, hexagon is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, hexagonic barrel, which is normal. That's actually what the gun is in real life. The sight is a little bit off. I have to say that the sight is just a smidget off. It's actually a tiny bit more bulky, the sight in IRL, but besides that, it's all done very well. I mean, this the lever action could have been a bit more realistic, but I guess they kind of had to scale it to the gun, and it doesn't look too much out of place. Yeah, so that's the Repeater. Let me show you my Peacemaker. So this is what my Peacemaker looks like. I'll show you this first off. Why not? Very pretty. Now let's go into it. Actually, I completely forgot to do this. I was messing around with it, but we will be using the shootout barrel with this. Okay, so for the grip, we're using the Grand Grip, of course, because it looks beautiful. We are using the shootout barrel. This is because no one in the 1800s is going to walk around with a barrel that fucking long. We do lose a bit of accuracy, but I feel as though it's worth it, primarily because I absolutely love the way it looks with this barrel on. Of course, it's not too different to that. That is actually a shorter barrel, but this is the perfect length. I absolutely love this barrel so much. I clicked preview weapon with mod. Yes, I did. I simply just got them all messed around. I really apologize there. Yeah, again though, it is the perfect length. It really makes the immersion feel there for me, rather than using a longer barrel, which you just would not see them walk around with. I mean, you probably see in a couple of westerns walk around with a barrel like this, about this length, and there'll be like one-shot kills and stuff, but usually it'll be a barrel about the size of that if they want to stay low-key. And I don't want to use all bent stock because, once again, it feels too high-tech. I'm not going to see a gunslinger walk around with that barrel at all. Melee. We are using the... No, we're not using that. I did pick out my knife. It is up here. Is that it? No, it's this one here. The Urza knife. Because this is what he uses in the game. I looked at this and I just said no. Basically, it's too pirate for my liking. The Urza knife is a bit more like what he uses in the game, so we will be sticking with that. Of course, though, you can use any melee you want, but that's what I'm going with. Grenades will be the dynamite guys, because of course it's part of the... Actually, we will not be using dynamite. We will be using Molotov cocktails with this one, because homemade. Why not? And they were around back then as well. They're in the game, so that's kind of cool. I've never actually previewed this. Oh, I've never previewed that before. That's scary. The flash is a little off. We'll go with Molotovs today. Our armor is, of course, the suit, and our equipment will be the first aid kit, and we are using the Wild West thingy. I can't quite remember. I clicked on mask. Wild West Classic. Yeah, we're using Wild West Classic. So, I'm going to grab a heist, and I'll see you guys there. Okay, let's do it. Alright guys, welcome back. Okay, so let's test out this build. Why the hell not? So, we're going to do a simple loud with these guys. They do currently know that I'm recording. I don't think they know that I'm going to do loud, but there we go. Unless someone brought ECMs. They all brought ECMs, of course. Lol. Not to worry, boys. It's only Overkill and I have $40. Not like I just said that to them at all. I hope one of them has drill skills, though. Oh. Yeah, cool. Get down! Oh, I love this gun so much. So, I'm going to talk about this. Oh, I love the flip. The flip is amazing. I think that's the best thing about this gun. So, we're going to board this up like 1880s. 1880s? Yeah, let's go with that. I'll place one of these over here because I don't know if anyone's going to need one soon. But I absolutely love this gun in all of its glory. Although I should probably be like inside shooting out of a window. That's not really how you play Payday. It's not like I've actually originally tried doing it that way when I first got the game. There. Just a bit hard. You kind of get jumped up on. He's good. I don't have drill skills, so he's on it. Because I didn't want to go with anything too high-tech. Oh, yeah. No ADS is amazing with this as well. I absolutely adore it. It works perfectly. Overkill have overdone it. Overdone it? No, that's not the right word. Have successfully managed to release a DLC that I'm very proud of. Not that I wasn't proud of the others, I was. It's just that this DLC is just a little bit better, in my books, to any other DLC released, except for the one that adds grenades and Molotovs, of course. Yeah, I will do a little recommendation, actually. If you guys are looking for a DLC, there are two DLCs that I definitely wholeheartedly recommend that you do buy. If you're looking to buy DLCs, of course. This one, the Western pack. And the historical pack. That's it. I had to remember it because I'm an idiot. Is there? No. Okay. Oh. Oh, I can't kill anything. Yeah. So slow reload's a bit of a bitch, but whatever. We're all good there, right? Yeah. Sorry, I have been away for a little while. I'll just fix this. Why not? I like how we're all using... Oh, no. There's two of us using Molotovs and two using grenades. And, oh, it's kind of interesting, actually. If anyone's ever played Borderlands, you'll know that the Jacob's weapons fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. That is kind of what I imagined this DLC being. I imagined it, the revolver would fire as fast as you can pull the trigger. Unfortunately, though, that did not meet my expectations. But, either way, we're all good there. That almost killed me. Yeah, we're doing well. We're doing well. I am the Wild Wild West. Damn it, motherfucker, say what, bitch? Don't throw grenades! Watch your grenades, man! Damn, I don't know how to speak 1800s. So, where's that? I haven't killed anyone. Sorry! just say sorry to them. It's all good, though. Yeah, like, look at ADS in this, and then look at ADS with any other sniper in the game. And it doesn't feel right. Also, Winchester should not have armor piercing, but it does. And I'm okay with this, surprisingly. Actually, I'm kinda not. I was really hoping that it would just be an assault rifle, or be in the assault rifle tab, or in the specials tab, even. Hello? Yeah, this pistol though. I can't remember. It's something like Soldier Army or something. I can't precisely remember what the actual, or correct, I should probably say, name of this weapon is. I just put myself in the slow-mo. We're all good though. I'm all good. Just gonna log this out in slow motion. And then, really, I missed. Wow, I'm good. I'm gonna admit that right now. I am great. Oh wait, no, I got it off. I love how he's not hurting me. It is smoking. Well, I got it smoking. I should have been trying to shoot the other one. Oh, well, it's smoking now. Don't worry, one of the turrets is currently smoking. I think we actually only have... Oh no, we have both. I was about to say. Wow, get in the way of my shot. How nice of you. That's right. No ADS with the Winchester. I love it. Honestly, I don't think I could do it any other way. And I don't even think this is actually a Winchester. I know it's a repeater, but I don't really know any other repeaters. I think there's a Springfield repeater. Is that correct? Am I being correct there? If there's a Springfield repeater, then I know about guns and shit. That cloaker almost killed Dallas. I just sort of got revenge for Dallas then, I think. Or did Wolf do that already? I think Wolf did it already. I wouldn't mind doing like an Indian type of build as well, although I don't want to cross the racist boundary with that one. So I'm gonna leave that one out, but I guess you guys can kind of expect, or kind of hope to expect what it would be. Obviously the bow and probably the revolver. Don't fucking do that, man. I was in slow-mo, bitch. Probably gonna be too hot. No, man. We ain't gonna be too hot. Don't worry. We're gonna shoot our way out of this. Just like they did in the 1800s. We got this. A little hopeful message for them. We're gonna shoot our way out of this. And my dodge is working beautifully, surprisingly. Oh, I'm just gonna put a few of these out. We have guys. Shield is immobilized. I got him a couple of times, but he disappeared. Oh, did they get him? Wow, I have to reload my revolver. This is the only drawback with this gun. Because they gave it such a high damage, I didn't run through the stats with you. I do apologize. I might actually cut them and put them up on the video. Because I completely forgot. But basically, because it does have such a high DT, damage threshold, they had to sort of shit on it by giving it a really slow loading time. Now, I feel I'm okay with this because it's a bit lore friendly with some, you know, obviously 1800s. But even with the skill, it still sucks. I feel as though they should have increased it a little bit. Probably given it 480. Oh, sorry. Yeah, with the fast reload skill, it kind of sucks even with that. And I really feel as though it shouldn't. Because I have the gunslinger. Come on. That, or they should add it so that reloading is further increased with is further increased if you ace out Gunslinger, so that way it gives you that 15 damage plus faster reload. Now, I feel as though they should really do it, because the gun needs to be a fast reload. I want to feel like I'm in a Western right now, although I'm not, and I am just a bank robber. I really do want it to feel a little bit faster on the reload. It's very slow. Fallout New Vegas has a faster reload on that. That is my only problem with the DLC. Besides that, everything else is done very well. That is the John Marston build there, guys. It works pretty well, I've got to be honest with you. You could ace out Gunslinger if you wish. Wow, I got two. If I get one here, that'd be cool. No, I didn't. Of course not. I got the Warrior. Okay. But that is that, guys. That is the John Marston build, and I'll see you guys around. Wow, they all left very quickly. Anyway, yeah, that's that. It's been a while since I've done a build. I think I lost my touch a bit. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.